Hi, my name is Kelly.
And I'm Scott, and welcome to the A to Z of yoga, which today is brought to you by the letter E.
So E brings us to exploration. So often we think of exploring the world that we live in and everything that's external to us, and what yoga is actually really about is exploring our internal world, often to find and realise that we're much more than just a body.
And another E is energy, and this is really about what happens when we begin to turn our attention inwards and notice what is happening within the physical body. We have all of this stuff going on that's fluctuating, that's been given quite a few names in yoga. It's been called Shakti, it's been called Prana, there are a few other terms that we could use as well for energy. But the basic idea is this feeling, sensation, awareness, that when you start looking inside, might call it embodied awareness, a psychological term, felt sense, or soma, that we really begin to notice what happens, what is actually going on in there. Our usual default mode is to walk about thinking about ourselves and about what's going on out here. We turn and we start looking in with a really sharp focus to see what is actually happening in here.
And that sharp focus brings us to another E word, which is ekagrata. It's a particular state of mind that we develop as we're moving through the practices of yoga. Eka is one, so it's the ability to hold our attention to one focus and inward. So often we can refer to, we know the monkey mind that jumps around a lot, and that's more our external state of mind. When we're looking inward on this journey and going deeper to observe the energies, we have to have the ability to stay with that focus to explore that even more.
And the final E for today is elements, and this is part of the elements, the 5 elements, or the 5 great elements in yoga, is part of a bigger model of the evolution of all matter. It got brought into yoga from a tradition called Samkhya, and its basic point though is that all matter, everything, consists of 5 different categories of energy. So back to our other E of energy, and these are described as earth, water, fire, air, and space or void. This isn't anything new. The Greeks had their idea of elements. We have the table of elements in science. Traditional Chinese medicine has its idea of elements and as being composed of some various combination, everything being composed of some combination of these basic building blocks. In terms of yoga, as a metaphor, this brings us an amazing model, an amazing diagnostic model in yoga therapy, where you can see quite easily by a person's patterns and how they do things and what they're doing, where they're stuck. And of course also all the different practices of yoga fall into one of these 5 categories, or are composed of different parts, or have more of one energy than another. So that not only gives us a system where we can identify what's going on for somebody, but identify how to get them moving in the direction that they want to go, how to free them up from being stuck in one particular energy.
So thanks for joining us. That's all we have for the letter E.
And we look forward to seeing you again for the letter F.